Welcome to the video. I'm CuddlyJay, and today we shall be discussing the challenging Star Wars game mode that no one talks about. It's called Battle Scenarios. So what are battle scenarios for the ones who haven't heard of it or even played it? Well, it's a set of single-player challenges on both the light side and dark side of the Force across all eras of Star Wars. These challenges can range from using a normal class such as the Assault class, Heavy class, Officer class, or Specialist class. They can also range from special classes like this Death Trooper on screen at this very moment, or they can give you the option of using a well-known character from the Star Wars universe. In this footage, I'm using Princess Leia in her Bounty Hunter Bouche disguise. I wonder if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Let me know in the comments below whether I pronounced it correctly or not. Bish bosh. Anyway, let's get down to why these battle scenarios are challenging and also fun to complete. Both the light side and dark side have 8 battle scenarios for you to complete, so that means there are 16 total, and once you've completed a tier, you will get a star for this completion. You will start off with Tier 1 with the choice of classes or character to play depending on which battle scenario you have chosen. In this footage, I am playing a clone trooper running around the Kamino clothing facility, defeating the other enemy droids invading Kamino. Both sides had 50 reinforcements, and I had to defeat 50 reinforcements before they defeated ours. It's a pretty straightforward challenge that was easily completed as well, and just so you know, whenever your team shoots and kills a droid, it does count towards, them losing a reinforcement, and vice versa. If the droid shoot a clone trooper and kill him, well, it also will put your score down as well, so you gotta make sure you carry your team to victory. Now, once a challenge is completed, such as this one, which was a Tier 2, once it's completed, you'll move on to the next tier, and this is where the fun begins in my own opinion. For Tier 2 on this, we had no restrictions at all, but on Tier 3, which is the final tier for this specific battle scenario, both sides had 1 health, making it a one-hit mechanic and creating a fun challenge that is actually rewarding. Running around shooting droids and or being shot by droids, knowing both sides were only a 1 hit, made this one of my favorite challenges, one of my favorite battle scenarios, I should say, in the entire game. I just really enjoy challenges like this, as it just makes the game more fun in the long run, and this is definitely one I'll keep coming back to every once in a while, because it's just a fun game mode, running around, shooting, droids that are 1 hit, and you're also 1 hit. It's just a nice challenge. It'd be cool if they had added this actual mode into the multiplayer, and you just ran around and had to 1-hit enemies, and you yourself are 1 hit as well. Imagine that in PvP. Now, another fun battle scenario was this Bounty Hunter villain one I decided to try out. You could choose between Boba Fett or Bossk. Now, these are both very well-known bounty hunters in the Star Wars universe. For the first tier, I chose Boba Fett, and I eventually completed the challenge with ease. But this just wasn't my playstyle. I don't know why, Boba Fett in the first game just feels, in my opinion, a lot better than he does in this game, but that's just my own opinion. Now, for the next 2 tiers, I decided to go with Bossk, using his instinct ability, and well, I have to say, this was a lot of fun. I wasn't expecting to have so much fun with this, but I was running around basically using a grenade launcher on all my enemies, and it felt amazing blowing them all up. Overall, some of these battle scenarios are actually bloody fantastic, and I highly recommend checking them out if you haven't already. It's just a lot of fun. Now, the replayability for these, I don't think is the best. This is a little bit iffy because it's just down to opinion, I think, on this. This is most likely why no one really talks about them anymore, though, because the replayability isn't the best. I do think some of these, such as the ones I just showed you, are really fun and I will definitely be coming back to them just to experience them again after a while. And I do understand why you wouldn't want to play these though again if you've already done it once before. But after some time, just giving them a try again it's just fun. It's like when I go back to the classic Battlefront games and I play them again. It's just for a bit of nostalgia and a bit of fun. Let me know in the comments below if you come back to these occasionally and give them a try yourself as well. Now, the Battlefront 2 maps, I have to mention this, are some of the best looking, well-designed maps I've ever seen when it comes to Star Wars. I just want to point this out as you get to go onto these maps in battle scenarios in single player with just AI around you, and you can really appreciate some of the maps, especially on tier 1 where the enemies aren't the hardest. You can just take your time, walk around and appreciate some of the areas they have created in this game. It really is just a very beautiful game when it comes down to it, and this game came out in 2017, which is even crazier to believe. There are some shooter games releasing now, some Star Wars ones, that have worse visuals than this. I truly think they were ahead of their time with these graphics and designs, or maybe they just had more heart in, creating a good Star Wars game. I'm not entirely sure. I think that's another, topic for another video. But yeah, let me know in the comments below, maybe what you think about that yourself. Alright, so I thought I'd just go over this to make sure you understand how the tier system works and how these battle scenarios work themselves. As you see, we have the 3 tiers for this specific one, which is the attack of the droids on the light side. They are attacking us on Gamemode. And as you see, you have troops available, 50. This is the same. The team sizes will, of course, change depending on which difficulty. The enemy difficulty will also change. So as you see, tier 1 is rookie, then we have normal, and then we have expert. And then as you go up into the tiers, certain things will activate, such as modifiers. So this one, you have slow ability recharge and then weak AI. But then this one, we have minimap disabled, no abilities, 1 hit player health, and then 1 shot AI, which is definitely my favorite one out of them all. And then as you see, enemy classes, this can also change as well. For example, here they just have assault classes only for this challenge for the tier 3. But I hope that, makes a bit of sense. Basically, they're all different. So for example, if we were to go on to here, save our skins, as you can see, these are different, and that's what's cool about this game mode. Look, troops available 75 this time, and it's 8 versus 12. So yeah, each challenge is different, each battle scenario is different, which gives it more of a fun, it just makes it more fun to play through. And as you can see, I have to go through and play a bunch more to get the 3 stars, and give me something to do. So yeah, overall, I enjoy these battle scenarios, and I never really played these in the past. I completed every single one of them on tier 1, but never got around to completing tier 2 and 3. I have no idea why I didn't do this, so that's my next goal for this game. Completing all of these battle scenarios, getting the 3 stars for all of them. Maybe I'll do that on stream. By the way, come follow me on Twitch if you haven't already. I occasionally stream on there. I'm not the most, avid streamer, but occasionally I do, so come check out my Twitch and give me a follow if you're at all interested. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you in another. Cheerio, everyone!